Miss Connors, you didn't actually see your parked car getting hit, correct?
No.
But you think that either this gentleman, whose name is Jerry or Gwen, is responsible to you for the damage done to your car because she owns the car and you believe he was driving it.
Yes, I do.
That's your lawsuit. The second lawsuit involves this young lady because they say that your witness was the one who was driving her car, probably drunk, and they're suing her. She has some sort of ridiculous counterclaim against them because they're harassing her for damaging the car.
Yes.
So we're going to proceed slowly. And I'm so glad that we have a video that hopefully will be at least dispositive of who was driving the car.
Yes.
Now, when did you park your car and when was the accident?
Actually, I lent the car to my daughter, Kristen, here.
Present. Yes, I'm here.
Oh, that would be you.
Yes.
She drove it to work. Okay. So it's your mom's car, you were driving it, and you drive it regularly.
Yes.
You parked the car on what date?
On November 8, 2014,
And where did you park the car?
I parked it across from where I work.
The next time you saw the car was when?
About midnight, when I went to assess the damage, my coworker had been starting her car.
And notified you that there was something wrong with your car. You went outside to look at it?
Yes.
Okay, good. So you really don't know what happened, other than the fact you came out, you looked, there was substantial damage to the car.
Yep. And then we actually pulled the video footage from our cameras at work, and it showed one of the cars speeding up.
You're going to show me that in a second. Now, you're the owner of the car.
Yes. Correct.
So you have insurance?
I didn't at the moment. I thought I did, but I didn't.
Oh, you had no insurance. Another idiot driving around without insurance. What is so funny, sir?
Nothing. Sorry.
Take your hands out of your pockets. It'll help you think better. What do you mean you thought you did and you didn't?
I forgot to pay it.
That's also not funny.
I know.
When did you forget to pay it? In what month?
Maybe like a month and a half prior.
Or maybe 2 months?
Probably like in October.
What do you mean, probably? Do you have insurance now?
I don't drive right now because I don't have a reliable car.
What happened to this car? It got totaled. As a result of this accident?
Yeah. My car went to scrap.
Okay. On November 8th, were you in the car when the car was totaled?
No, ma'am. I stayed home.
You were not. Who had you given permission to drive the car?
Taylor Fagan.
Taylor, stand up. When had she given you permission to drive the car?
On November 8th, and it would be around, I would say 10:30 p.m. But she didn't just give permission just to me. She said,
Who was driving the car, Taylor?
I drove it to the place.
What place?
The Flame nightclub.
So you went to a nightclub,
Yes.
10:30. And
Yes. And we were there probably around 11 on, and then we decided that we wanted to leave.
who's we?
And me and Jerry. And I knew that both of us were really drunk, and I did not want to be driving.
No, that's. Shh.
I did not want to be driving. And so what happened is, like, we should be taking a taxi home. And he's like, no, I'm going to be taking this car.
How do you remember that if you were really drunk?
I was drunk enough where I could remember. I wasn't blackout.
You were drunk enough so you could remember. Don't be in...
Sorry, let me rephrase that. I was drunk, but not too drunk where I did not remember. I wasn't like, blackout drunk.
Okay. So this one said, no, we'll drive home?
Yep. And he literally grabbed the keys from me and I couldn't get them back and I had no other way to get home.
Well, what do you mean you had no other way to get home? I thought you suggested you take a cab home.
I didn't have money to take a taxi.
Well, how were you going to take a cab home if you didn't have money?
He had money with him
and I was going to pay him back later.
That sounds like a story you're making up really, really fast.
No.
So now you have two drunk people, and I didn't have money for a taxi, but he had money for a taxi, and we talked about it, and he said he would lay it out and I would pay him back later. This is a conversation two drunk people are having. Just to ask you a question, you believe that? I mean, you believe that part of the conversation?